I'm about to go write some shit. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj on live was the most beautiful thing I have ever seen this summer. Girl, this is a way different summer compared to last summer, because girl, last summer was not no hot girl summer. Last summer was hot era summer, okay? We remember the rollout for Queen. We remember all of that went down. We remember girl throwing bottles and throwing shoes. We remember all of that went down. But seeing Megan Thee Stallion come on to Nicki Minaj's Instagram Live, girl, you would have thought that Nicki Minaj had got 2 more points on Mario or some shit, girl.
I'm gonna go write some shit.
Okay, stop, because
What?
stop, because any
Sis was so happy, and I get the feeling that, you know, folks are going to talk about, you know, the comment that Megan Thee Stallion made. Megan said, hey, I'm about to go write some shit. And Nicki was like, oh, girl, don't do all that. Like, don't do that, sis, because you can say that, but I can't, because you know I'll get in trouble. But I think that Megan's comment about, you know, she about to go write some stuff was authentic. She was being real, and she was being honest. Y'all know they be saying some of the girls don't write their stuff, and specifically they made plenty of jokes about Cardi B not writing her stuff. They made jokes about her never being invited to a cypher or never doing a freestyle. I did see one video she did of her freestyle, and it looks like it needs to be locked up in the Disney vault to never come out again.
Spit some. I need you to talk to them.
Huh? I remember having no money, sleeping in my ex house, and mom couldn't take me at the time, so she had to kick me out.
But you know, sis tried and she did whatever she wanted to. Now, I don't want people to think that this video specifically that I'm doing is about, you know, putting 2 female rappers against each other, but it was a cute moment to see, you know, Megan kind of go up for Nicki. Now, some folks were eating Nicki up and saying that Nicki enjoys when folks are kissing her ass. Now, I have to agree a little bit. I have to agree that Nicki does like that. But I think that in true heart, Nicki is an introvert, and she's very much excited when she's doing some of her performances and stuff. Like, she be getting her life, but for the most part, she's not like a turn-up type of girl. Like, the image that we see of her and how she's always displayed herself isn't necessarily what she is when she just chill. She just chill. And I think I be having moments like that. I'm like, girl, I'm a type of person, yeah, I'll be turning up that other bitch. There's some nights, just like this weekend, where I don't want to dance, bitch. I just want to stand on the side and just look at the girls enjoy themselves. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying myself, but it's just like, girl, I'm enjoying everybody else enjoying themselves. So when Megan was talking to her and just saying, you are the GOAT, people were saying, hey, why did you not say anything when people asked who your top female MCs are? You didn't name Nicki Minaj. I think that Megan, in that moment when she was on live with Nicki Minaj, I think that Megan ass was tipsy. She was enjoying herself, and she was feeling free to express herself. I think Megan is still in this time where she's excited that she's been able to do all of these things. She's been getting all this attention and stuff, and she's just like, you know, still that little, like, girl, I can't believe I'm here. Like, I can't believe that I'm on live with somebody who I grew up listening to. Like, I grew up listening to Nicki Minaj, so she was kind of having like a shock, and she was tipsy. She was probably tipsy out that Douce. Y'all know she carry around Douce like it's part of her damn cosplay or something with her WWE outfits. But girl, that is Megan. I don't feel like Megan was kissing up to Nicki Minaj. I think she was just enjoying herself, talking to her. You can listen to it. I am hoping what comes from this is that Megan and Nicki give us a hot girl summer anthem. I'm hoping that they're out here working on some things, because I think it will be beautiful. Now, the only thing I would say about this is Nicki Minaj, girl, you know, I feel like this kind of legitimizes because some of the things that you have said about, you know, folks not writing their own stuff, Milli Vanilli, all this type of stuff. I feel like that Nicki has been speaking some truth. I think Nicki has been saying some stuff that is truthful, but it's about someone who is trending, someone who is getting all of the attention, somebody who is like the it girl. So some folks are not going to want to be around Nicki Minaj because of that. They're like, girl, I don't want to be shaking the table too because I ain't there where you at now. You can still just sell off your name, but I might have to do something with her to get some attention on myself. So when Megan made that comment, Megan was making that deep down in her soul, like, she do probably like, girl, y'all work, y'all doing y'all stuff, but as someone who writes their own music, I take this way more serious than y'all do. Now, we've heard comments of some folks saying, well, girl, I ain't no rapper, I just do this and that. You got the City Girls who made their comment, Carisha that made her comments and stuff about how she feels. But Megan like probably lives and breathes this stuff. I feel like Megan breathes this stuff. And I feel like at one time Nicki truly, breathed this stuff too. Like she was hungry. When Nicki first came out, Nicki was hungry. She was doing it like everything. I'll never forget, we were just watching 5 Star Chick remix video. And girl, I was getting my life at Nicki's antics. Like I was going up for her. Like I was like, yeah. Like when she was fanning herself with the money, iconic, and we know that Nicki Minaj writes her own stuff. I know that Nicki writes her stuff. And there's been jokes about Cardi not writing her own stuff. I personally don't think Cardi writes all of her own stuff. I think she probably writes a couple of things, but sis ain't out here coming with stuff. The only thing she probably wrote was a hot, you gonna be a hot nigga coffee. That's about it. But girl, this live gave me all of my life. I feel like it gave Nicki some points that she needed. Like finally somebody's kind of in agreement of some of the things I've been saying, but on the low, not too much, but just enough for the city, just enough to be like, okay, and I feel like Nicki needs another female rapper to be close with. I feel like folks probably appreciate Nicki, look up to her as the GOAT, but they are scared to be on this with her because Nicki is not necessarily on the winning team right now. Cardi B is. Cardi B is being everywhere. She's a fresh face. She's talented in her own right, and she's doing a damn thing. So people are not, willing to put too much behind Nicki because they're like, girl, I'm barely making it as is. I ain't trying to be blackballed from the industry, and I'm barely starting out. So I'm hoping that this doesn't take off too much, and it looks like that Megan was shading the shit out of Cardi B, because I know a lot of folks was like, girl, she's shading her ass. I think Megan was throwing some bullets, and they touched and agreed with folks who don't probably write their own music. And say what you want to about that, but there's been conversation about it is different when somebody's writing raps and stuff versus somebody's writing songs. And I have to agree with that. I think that, I would like to see rappers, write their own stuff and push their pen. Like my guy 20 Days of June be saying. I can't wait till he do a video about this. I know it's going to be good, but y'all check him out, 20 Days of June. I'm so excited for him and all the things that he's been doing and his growth of his channel and how everybody be loving his content on Twitter. So shout out to my guy, 20 Days of June. Subscribe to him. But what do y'all think about it? What do y'all think is going to come out after what do y'all think is going to be the aftermath of this? What is going to come with this Nicki and Megan doing this Instagram live? Do y'all feel like they're going to talk? Do you feel like Megan's going to go back into recluse and not talk to her too much because she was drunk off the Douce? I bought something off of this. I think Megan and Nicki on a track would be like just beautiful. I'm hoping they're working on some stuff. I'm hoping that each of them pushes each other to like be at their strong point. And I feel like that Nicki might not. This is my truth. I do feel like that Nicki has tried to make it seem that she's very happy. She's been talking about her man and all of this, but I think it does hurt a little bit for Nicki to have been doing all of this for years, be as talented as she is, and now folks look like they just casting her to the side. I feel like that she is dealing with imposter syndrome to the fullest. Like, what happened? What's going on? Like, what am I doing wrong? Why don't y'all like me? But you do have a lot of people who support you and looking up to you, but I feel like a lot of folks in the industry probably kind of turned off or turned their back on Nicki Minaj. And I feel like that is some of Nicki Minaj's fault, but I think it's also because it's a dog-eat-dog world and Nicki is not as trendy right now when we got Cardi B out here doing all of this and looking good when she performs. Y'all know Cardi B wasn't doing nothing when it came to performance. Now these performances have been A1, these videos have been A1. Some of the lyrics have been A1, like she's kind of like perfected her stuff. And it doesn't mean that Nicki is not, it just feels like that Nicki just not as strong as she once was. She still put out some cute stuff, but I feel like, times change and, Sometimes karma might come back in a different form, but oftentimes the same thing. But I want to know what y'all think about it. I'll probably talk about it a little bit more, but I just wanted to give y'all a video about this. Y'all enjoy y'all Monday. Let me know what y'all thought about Nicki and Megan on the Instagram Live in the comments, and I'll talk to you later on tonight. Bye.